Then I let me in the door. Then I gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four. Youngin' fresh from out that bottom.
Yo, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. You ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button if you're new. Now, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about Attack on Titan, but in particular, I'm gonna be explaining how Eren's cult scene was actually fixed. Now, you got a lot of people in the Attack on Titan community basically saying that Mappa messed up Eren's famous cult scene, and they should have kept it like how it was in the trailer. Why did they change it? They messed it up. But then you also have a lot of other people who are saying like, yeah, I actually like this version of him pinning on the coat better than the version that was in the trailer. Now, in my opinion, I feel like this version of him pinning on the coat is actually better than what he did in the trailer. They actually fixed it. Now, the reason why his cult scene was changed is because Isayama wanted it changed. Whenever Mappa changes a scene, whenever they expand on anything, whenever they take things out, it's because Isayama wanted it that way. At the end of the day, it's not what we want, it's what he wants. This is his shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is his project, you know? Just like the Willie Tyrus scene of him talking to his kids. That was not in the manga. I'm pretty sure Isayama told them to do that. By Mappa literally copying from the manga, I'm pretty sure they don't know to animate Willie talking to his kids. I'm pretty sure Isayama told them to expand on that because that's something that he failed to do in the manga. That's something that he wished he could have done in the manga, you know? Another thing that Isayama said that he has failed to do is express Eren's emotions a little bit more better in certain scenes, which is why he went back and fixed the scene where he was talking to Mikasa and asked her, "What am I to you?" When he first put it out, Eren looked like he didn't care, to be honest. Like, he looked like he was just saying it to say it. But once Isayama went back and fixed it, he made Eren look like he actually cared a little bit more than what he did when he first put it out. So I'm pretty sure it's the same situation for the cult scene. This is something that he wished that he did in the manga. Because the situation that Eren was in, he wasn't supposed to put that shit on all smoothly and look out to the sun. He was not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Look at the situation that he's in. He went over there in Marley and killed a lot of people. And to be honest, if you think about it, this is something that they always going to do anyway. It's just that Eren pushed the button before them. He went over there by himself and told them to come save him like how they always do. A lot of people that's on their side died, including Sasha. Okay, we get that. We get back to Paradise Island and you throw me in jail for something that we was going to do anyway. You throw me in jail and now I'm in jail talking to myself and telling myself to fight because one half of me don't want to do this shit and the other half of me does want to keep moving forward and do this shit. Like, fuck everybody, you know? So I'm fighting with myself and then y'all send Hanji annoying ass down here to ask me a bunch of questions that I don't really give a fuck about. You got Hanji asking Eren like, oh, like, I like your hair like that, or why did you say fight twice? Like, is it 2 fights? Do you not care about your story? And Eren is like, bro, why are you here talking to me? Like, unless you can give me a different way, a different plan other than destroying the world, then I will gladly talk to you. But if you cannot give me another way, then get the fuck out my face. Because by you and Armin not being able to come up with a plan just forces me to go with my plan. That I know that's going to work, you know? But instead of coming up with a plan, y'all trying to figure out if y'all can understand me or trust me or whatever. Like, I'm doing everything for Eldia. Me and Zeke are applying by your rules and showing you that we're truly on your side, that we're truly doing this shit for Eldia. The fact that Eren told Hanji, like, I got the power to war, I'm reciting. I can leave anytime that I want to. Like, you literally put me where I want to be at, underground, you fucking idiot. I can leave whenever I want to. But the fact that I'm sitting here on my own free will, I'm technically telling you that I'm on your side without actually telling you that I'm on your side. And for us manga readers, we know what the fuck Zeke has under his sleeve. He could have been did that as soon as he got to the forest. You know, he could have been did that. But they're trying to show them that, bro, we're on your side. But now you're keeping us away from each other. Now we got to apply a little bit of pressure in order to get to each other. Eren truly gave the scouts chance after chance after chance in order to come up with a different plan. But they just could not. Instead of them trying to come up with a plan, they're trying to understand them. They sending soldiers down there to come talk to him, and he don't want to talk. Like he just told Hanji, I don't want to talk to nobody unless you have a different plan. Instead of that, you want to keep sending soldiers down here to ask me what happened over there in Marley with me and Zeke. Like, that shit don't fucking matter. It does not matter at this point. It's over. We already talked. It's over. Like, you know, you kind of forcing my hand right now. And you about to make me do some shit that I don't want to do. And anime onlys are not ready for what's going to happen in the next episode. They're not going to be ready. Because after this next episode, for Eren himself, ain't no more talking after this next episode. For Eren, it's little to no talking. is straight smoke. So when it goes back to that cult scene, of course he's not going to put that shit on all smoothly and look out to the sun like how everybody want him to do, like how he did in the manga. They changed it because they wanted to put a little bit of emotion in it when he does put the coat on. They showing us that this is a man who now has his hand force, who now has tunnel vision, and now has no other option other than going with his plan. And his plan is to destroy the world because the enemy is the outside world. You know what I'm saying? Like, Willie and the outside world declared war on him and Paradise Island. So he has no other choice but to fight back. Like, what you gonna sit here and fucking wait to die? And if it wasn't for Eren, that's something that Paradise Island was gonna do. Because they could not come up with another plan on how to protect the island other than the rumbling. Which is something that Eren didn't even want to do in the first place. But now you force his hand. So, of course, he's not going to put that coat on like how everybody wants him, looking out to the sun and shit. He's angry. You know what I'm saying? This is a man who now has his hand force and now has tunnel vision. Like, nothing is distracting him because he tried to give you a chance. He tried to give you options to distract him from trying to destroy the world anyway. You didn't give him that. Ain't nobody got time to be looking out in the sun and saying, like, let's go find Zeke and shit. Like, and putting the coat on all in slow motion. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. He put that coat on fast as hell and told him to find Zeke's location because we ain't got time. Because Reiner and his people is already over there. We ain't got time to be trying to understand me and talk to me or whatever. Like, after this next episode, for Eren, ain't no more talking. So I understand why they changed it. They're trying to show us that this is a man who now has his hand force. He's more angry. He's more determined in his plan. So in my opinion, yes, the change was needed. And most likely, Isayama wanted this shit. Isayama did the same thing to Wit Studio. Wit Studio took out a lot of scenes that's actually very important to the story. But I'm pretty sure Isayama told him to do that. Just like when he's going berserk and he's fighting Annie. That's not in the manga. I'm pretty sure Isayama told him to make the fight more dramatic. Because that's something that he didn't think to do at the time that he was drawing that manga chapter. So it's not Mappa. It's kind of Isayama. But I'm not blaming Isayama. I fuck with Isayama. But it's kind of Isayama's fault, the reason why we got CGI Titans, man. Like, he's going crazy in the second half. You can't animate that. Like, you cannot animate that. That's why Wit Studio dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot animate that shit. It was going to be CGI anyway. So just be glad that it's not Wit Studio CGI and it's Mappa CGI, you know? Because that shit would have looked way worse. But yeah, this is the end of the video, man. You ain't got to comment, but I do appreciate it if it's up on if you're new. And I'm out, bro.